Beau has a business proposition for Sonny. Sarge and Amelia agree to be friends. John's fundraiser is a huge success, and Levi has no friends.
JP, what's going on?
Just shut the door, mate.
Is everything okay?
You've got no idea the pressure I am under. This fundraiser just has to be a success. It just has to be.
It is. All the stores are packed. There are so many bids out there for the auction.
Yeah, but they could all be for $1. Look, a woman nearly drowned on my watch. And if I don't make enough money to train lifesavers, that could happen again.
JP, you're freaking out.
Yes, I am. You would be too if you were in my shoes.
You need to take a breath.
In all the years I've known Alf Stewart, he's never once believed in me.
He does now. That's got to be a good thing, surely.
No. What if I fail? What happens then?
We are Cy and Sophie. This is Coastal News, a home and away podcast, your weekly episode companion podcast for your favourite Aussie soap.
Right, I've been thinking, Soph, we could always download one of those Find Your Podcast host hats, just in case I lose you.
Okay. Keeping tabs on me, are you?
Everyone's doing it.
Are they? I might have to run a poll on the old X and find out. Yes. Is everyone doing it or not?
How are you? You okay? Some of our listeners might do it. How are you?
I'm all right, doll, I think. How are you doing?
I'm all right. How are we here again? What's going on?
It's been a sausage sizzle of a week.
Honestly, you know me. I needed that. I needed that big community event. Save the Surf
sausage.
Club.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. One sausage at a time. Or two if you're Levi. he was double-fisted his sausages, so I saw him.
To be honest, he looks like he could do that.
Yeah, to be fair, he can get away with it. Yeah.
Yeah. If anyone could double take, I reckon Levi's your guy. Do you?
I reckon so. I hope Tim's not driving while he's listening to this.
I know. I bet crash on the M1 due to podcast. And I bet he's taken home a box of those rubber gloves from the hospital.
Oh God, yeah.
I bet he's prepped.
Yeah. And the old what's it called? Vaseline tub.
Right. How are you? How was over the way?
Already started. It was passable. It was okay.
Passable. Oh,
it was
gosh.
okay until Thursday. Thursday and Friday have been so much better. I've really enjoyed Thursday, Friday.
Oh, that's good.
End of the week. Sorry. The fundraiser, big tick. Needed that.
I love the fundraiser. You know me. I said this. I wanted this. This was in my wish list.
It was community event.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I like these. I miss the golden medallion thing, you know.
Oh, yeah. And I can't remember who it was. I can't remember whether it's Sarah or Julie on X. Reminded me of the old Iron Man competitions they used to do as well. The lifeguards.
Yeah. Yeah, all that stuff we've lacked. So I was lapping this up, and I agree. It was a top heavy week. Sorry, bottom heavy week. Is it bottom at the end? It was all happening at the end.
Let's not dwell on the bottom top
and bottom. Oh, what is going on?
Wheels come off already. This is so funny.
I'm sorry, it's just Levi double fisting that's got me.
I'm sorry. Oh dear me.
Right at the top of the app. Like, what?
3 minutes in and we're already cancelled. Oh,
I know. I know. It's not happened yet. 6 years.
That's true. Yeah, let's keep going. Let's see what we can get away with.
Keep pushing that line. Should we talk about this week's Home and Away? Oh no! Before we do, I've forgotten to say we've got it's bogies time. It's award season.
I know. I'm so excited.
Wow!
I'm so excited. Yes.
People are voting in the drove. So honestly.
Good.
There's loads of votes coming in, and I've got to say, I had a sneak peek at where we're up to before we came on air this evening, and well, it's very close, on some of those categories. There's one category, and I'm not going to reveal which. It's actually a draw. It's a tie at the minute.
Ooh.
So when I say every vote counts, it's not just hype bullshit.
It's life or death now.
Wow. So every year we do an awards show, don't we? And it's your favourite characters, your favourite storylines of the past 12 months, your favourite moments on the show. Just a good chance to sort of celebrate the last 12 months since last summer. So make sure you head over to our website, coastalnewspod.com, click on bogies on the menu and cast your votes. The link will be in the show notes of this and every episode. The votes are open through the whole of August, as they always are. Then they'll be closed at the end of August, so make sure you vote soon before you forget. We'll talk about it for the next few episodes and remind you, if I remember. A big awards ceremony will be this autumn, and it's a bittersweet moment for me because this always sort of sends my mind to the season end, because it's sort of the last big thing we do, isn't it, before the end of the season? So, have you cast your vote yet?
Of course. I thought you would. I thought you'd be able to tell which one was mine.
Well, I have a suspicion. I've not done mine yet.
I'm very predictable. Have you not?
No, I'm a bit torn on some of them.
Oh, really? Do we need to give you another couple of weeks to think about it?
I need a minute. Yeah.
Well, you're gonna have to hurry up because we've got to close.
I know, but it's like, do I ignore Irene's storyline to pick another one? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's one of those sort of dilemmas.
I can't remember what I went for now, but I had the same dilemma because I was like, everyone's going to vote for that, so I think I voted for something else.
Ah, interesting.
But then if everyone's done that, then
well, we've had some shock results before.
That's true. We have.
So get your votes in, listeners. Get your votes in while you can up until the end of August. Now, do you want to talk about this week's Home and Away?
I do, but just before we move on to that,
I forgot something else.
No, I just was going to say, obviously, we call it the bogies because we're sort of, it's the Temu version of the Logies, isn't it? Let's face it. The Logies is next Sunday, isn't it? It's a week on Sunday. It's the 16th of August. And we haven't got anybody up for nomination on the Home and Away camp, have we?
Absolutely appalling.
I'm shooketh.
Same.
Shooketh.
We're normally rooting for someone at this time of year, aren't we?
It's really annoyed me that nobody's up there. I mean, the only one that I'm slightly kind of latching onto is that we've got Brax in the category, but it's for it's for Flying Doctors. It's not for Home and Away. So I was like, at least he's Steve Peacock's in there, but not a single Home and Away vote for any category. I find that really bizarre.
I don't know if anyone's listening, but the Australian TV industry can afford snobbery at a time like this. I'm going to get on my high horse now, Soph.
I'm sorry.
This is the most watched programme. It's busted all the ratings. We've seen news article after news article about how popular it is. It has been deliberately snubbed so that somebody else gets the award.
It does feel like it. Like you say, we've seen articles over here about how how it's smashing all the ratings in Australia. So for us to get that in our soap news, it's not a small thing. You know what I mean? Like,
no, definitely.
And then for the Logies to just ignore the whole show, I'm a bit
miffed off. So it's all about the bogies, isn't it?
It's all about us this year, I think. Yes.
Bogies, schmogies, yeah. Actors, I'm going to come a knocking. You'll have your moment. Don't you worry.
Shut your DMs now.
To be fair, we've got a bit of a tradition now of like the newcomer coming on the pod, and we've sort of bribed each one by the past one doing it. And I don't think it's going to work this year when you see the votes.
I can't remember who's in the Amelia is in the category.
Like one person.
Yeah. And Bresniak.
Bresniak.
He might come on.
He might be available. I'm sure you didn't say that. Do I need to cut that?
I don't know. He might. He seems like a fun guy.
He does. Yeah, I'd like to chat to him.
Yeah, I reckon that'd be funny.
Yeah. He's not going to win though. Right, should we talk about this week's Home and Away?
Go on then. Before we talk ourselves out of it.
And we give away everything. Things are still frosty between Beau and Sonny, aren't they? Mm-hmm. And Beau presenting himself as the perfect family man to Harper. He's so good with Archie. Hates it though when, trying to talk to her and she's distracted by Archie, isn't he? He absolutely, he is like somewhat snapped. He doesn't like it, does he? Does Sonny clock this? Because he mentions it, doesn't he? But it doesn't seem to go any further. And I wanted to get your thoughts on whether this was an acknowledgement that Sonny has noticed something, or whether it was just a passing comment and like a tease for us, the audience. But Sonny definitely said, didn't he? Like, it controlling or something to that effect.
And didn't he say something like, well, you knew she had a kid?
Yeah. He clocked it, didn't he?
He did, but he's not willing to go that far with it because he's already been smacked in the face, hasn't he? And, he, as much as he can dislike Beau, he needs him. He needs him to, because he, keeps asking him for credit for drugs and he keeps asking him to give him stuff and what have you. So he can't push him that far because he needs to be nice to him. So I think he's noticing it. I think he knows he's a bad guy. I think he knows he's bad for Harper, but I don't think he's doing anything about it because he's like, well, selfishly, I still need my drugs, so I'm going to put up with this guy.
Yeah. No,
it's annoying.
Yeah, it is annoying. And I think this is going to be Sonny's undoing.
Yeah.
Because not only has he lied directly to Dana's face, I think he's misrepresented Beau throughout. And Dana seems absolutely blind to anything in front of her. And as I have to keep checking myself, thinking, is this one of those soap moments where I know more information than the characters and therefore I need to give them more slack? Because I do that a lot. You know this.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'm like, for fuck's sake, open your eyes. But then I forget that, like, I know I've got information the character hasn't.
I think in this case, it's not that, is it?
No, this is blatant, isn't it? It's got to be.
Yeah.
I mean, Harper's later then dropping Archie off at Tarney's, and Sonny's straight on, he's asking for more steroids, isn't he? He's run out, he needs more. And Beau's like, money up front or we're done. So already Beau controls this whole thing, not only with Harper and her own child, what we're seeing, but he's also controlling, he's basically the puppet master of Sonny as well.
Yeah.
Like, Sonny needs him. So, like, he is controlling this whole thing. And this, to me, makes him a perfect villain. I'm so enjoying watching this. Like, all the stars have aligned for this to work for me.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying it?
I am. I started off not really loving this storyline because it was sort of Sonny being obsessed with the gym, and now I understand why. We had to get to here, so we had to accelerate that a little bit and make it a bit OTT. His gym obsession to make it kind of believable that a hop, skip, and a jump, and he'd be on steroids. Because let's face it, it's not very Sonny. It does feel like it's out of character for him. So yeah, it's taken a bit of a stretch of the imagination to get here, but I'm glad it's not just him and the gym and, getting frustrated and then putting himself backwards and all that. At least it's moved on to something else. And I do love a villain. I do love a nasty character. Like, it's just fun to watch. It's just fun, isn't it?
It's just like you can embellish in it. You know what I mean? Like, as much as Sonny being one of my favourites, I am worried and I'm a bit disappointed in how things have unravelled there.
Yeah.
In the here and now and in the moment now, I am getting a bit swept up. I've got to agree with you on that front. Now, there's this element of him and Harper, and it's almost like controlling behavior. We mentioned the M word, the manosphere word last week. Is that where this is going? We were questioning, weren't we, if you remember? Because Harper's gone just a few extra minutes than she said she would, and he panics, goes looking for her, and suggests that they download this app where they can track each other's location. And obviously, we've all stood up straight at this point at home watching. And Harper's like, she's a bit like, nah, that's a bit weird. Thankfully, and I thought for that brief moment, I thought Harper might, being a social worker and all, might have a bit of a sort of moment, a light bulb moment with this. But I think that was quickly forgotten. When he's sort of explaining it away, well, the internet knows everything. She makes this excuse to see Dana, who actually does not give her any reasonable voice at all. No. She went to Dana for a sort of sensible voice that is out with the relationship, and Dana didn't really give her anything. She didn't seem to have an issue with it, which struck me as really, really weird. I must say, I would expect my sibling to be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
no,
definitely. Like, even if I came to you and said that, if I said to you, "Oh, my partner wants me to download this app so that he knows where I am at all times," what do you reckon? I don't think you'd have been like, "Yeah, sounds fine." I think you'd have been like, "It's a bit weird."
I'd have been like, "No, Soph, give me your phone. You're bad."
It's a bit weird. I wasn't expecting that reaction from it. I was a bit disappointed because I was kind of expecting Dana to go, yeah, it is weird, and no, we don't all do that. But
these are girls of the world. They're not stupid. Yeah. They're not naive, are they?
But
you know what I mean?
What's worse is that to Harper's face, she was like, "Oh yeah, I don't know, like I wouldn't do it, but like you can," kind of thing. And then behind her back, she said to Sonny, "Oh yeah, we're not doing that app thing. We're not doing that." So she's got an opinion on it, but she wouldn't tell her sister it. That's what annoyed me.
That's weird, isn't it? That is weird. Like, and you'd think of all people, particularly their backstory, that Harper is the person she could be the most honest with.
You think
right?
so? Yeah.
You'd think, wouldn't you? I found that really odd. And actually, I am going to... And remind me of this, Sophie, in about 2 weeks when I'm like praising Dana. But I think we need to attribute, for whatever happens next to Harper, we need to attribute some blame to Dana. For this very conversation steered things, I've got to say. I mean, she does actually, to her credit, Harper still decides in that moment to not download the app, doesn't she? And later on, the app is for some ungodly reason is brought up again, and she doesn't actually then download it. Now, I actually think the app is going to be a plot device. I love a plot device. I think it's going to be a plot device for our old Beau's unraveling, actually, more than a danger for Harper. I've got to say, I think Beau has walked into his own goal here. I think he's going to end up caught somewhere because of the tracking app. What's your feeling about that?
Yeah, I hope so, because how else are we going to get Sonny out of this hole that he's digging for himself? Because he hasn't got the guts to tell anybody what's happening, has he?
No.
So they've got to get caught in the act. I mean, he almost got caught in the act because Dana was trying to put the washing on and put his gym kit in the wash. And he's got the stash of steroids in his bag, hasn't he? And he's like, "Oh, no, don't do the washing. Go and have a shower." Oh, that was weird. But anyway.
Well, we've got to talk about that, haven't we? Because Beau has given more and said, "You work for me now." Which, can I say?
You predicted this. You did.
I'm bowing. Right. I don't know if you can hear it.
I can hear it. Yes, you did predict this. You did say that there was going to be some kind of pyramid scheme arising.
Yeah, I didn't attribute it to Remy's wealth. But Beau came up with this plan when he found out that Remy was a millionaire.
To be fair, this was something else that you asked for. You asked for a con man to come and take all of his money away because it's a problem for the plot.
Yeah.
And and it needs to be spent because he's not spending it. He's still living in Tane's room. So yeah, this was you as well, I think.
Thank you. You're very welcome.
Someone's
Writing
listening.
team, I'm available on Zoom at midnight.
I was going to say, not on a Friday. He's mine. He's mine.
Yeah, listen, this comes after he steals, because he's desperate for this next fix, isn't he? And he steals Remy's card out of his wallet to get some cash out. They're calling it credit card, but I mean, I'm sorry, but I would notice a cash withdrawal charge on my credit card, let me tell you. Debit card, less so.
There's nothing on mine. I definitely notice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also the charge.
Yes, exactly.
You can't just take cash off a credit card. They keep saying credit card, but I suspect debit. But let's not get into the pedantics.
But then, even if he gets charged, Remy, I mean, does he even check that account? Is one with his millions in it?
I don't know. So what? I don't know whether do millionaires have credit cards. I don't like.
They do. But I don't know whether it
the gold
works.
one.
I don't know if it works the way that it works. I think they just do it for the points, don't they? I don't think they do it because they want to get credit. I don't think they need
the miles.
They don't need the credit, do they? They just do the point thing, don't they?
That's true.
It's
good point.
It's those clubs, like Amex Gold and all that stuff.
Got to get the Avios, darling.
Yeah.
Got to get the Avios. Yeah.
But I don't think maybe it is a debit card. Maybe it's just coming straight out of the old savings or whatever. I don't know. I've never had enough money to worry about that.
I know. Keep your points. I'll check my statement in the meantime.
if anybody out there listening to the pod is a millionaire, feel free to fill us in on how
buy us a coffee, Dal.
Well, yeah, that too. Fill us in on how all this works when you're a millionaire. Not a clue.
So this is what spurs on. This is how he finds out that Remy's got a bit of dough, and he ends up sort of you work for me now. Is how I heard it. We're partners, aren't we? Sonny says he'll think about it, and then he's like, "No, I can't. Like, he's my childhood friend." And Beau's like, "Plan B. Now you're going to sell stuff for me." So, incoming Viv, which. Viv doesn't look like you think Viv would look. I think what a name for a 22-year-old gym goer.
They're all coming back there with these old names.
Are they?
Yes. So
do you know a baby Viv?
I don't, but the name Agnes apparently is a cool name now, and I associate that with an old lady name.
Oh yeah. Agnes.
But apparently, because there's an Agnes, I think it's in Despicable Me. I think one of the kids is called Agnes. Agnes is, according to the gens, whatever they are, they Gen A now. I have no idea. They think the name Agnes is a cool name.
Really?
Whereas I would say that was an old lady name.
Well, if you'd have told me there was a Viv at the gym, I'd have been like, "What's she complaining about? And how big's her hair?"
She had a knee operation.
With a Zimmer frame. Is she trying to sign up to Tane's rehabilitation club?
Is she up to bingo? Did she get lost on the way to bingo? We're so mean. Oh dear. I know what you mean though. When you hear a name, you can't help but think, that doesn't fit your face. But yeah. There's a lot of baby Agneses being born at the moment, apparently.
Really? That's strange, isn't it? So strange. So there's a Viv. So Viv's on board. He's got, he's starting to get customers at the gym, isn't he? And I think this is starting to spread, isn't it? And I think we're imminent on this all coming out. I think, and I'm nervous. I'm going into next week with trepidation. Should I say? Now, Levi's doing that weird thing at the hospital where, he's getting up to speed this week and he's like, he's off, but he's at the hospital and he's like, Max basically told him to clear off, hasn't she? He's been hanging around her for a couple of weeks at the thing and she's had enough. And Dana's quite kind to him, actually, gives him a bit of a shoulder. Turns out he's got no friends. This is what happens when you have affairs.
It's a shocker, isn't it? Haven't we been saying this for a while?
My wife got the house and the friends.
And the friends. Well, to be fair, he's
and
moved
I've
away.
got a tiny violin, Levi.
He's moved away though as well, hasn't he? Like he's literally physically moved from his area. He's moved jobs.
Yeah.
And he's moved house to a different area to where he was living before. And like you say, he lost the house and the wife. So it's I mean, haven't we been saying for a while that he's not really
He's got nothing outside Mac. Yeah, everything.
Yeah.
His storylines have been Mac since he's got there, and I think it's interesting the show's addressing this because, I mean, knowing what's coming next week, I mean, it's just to get him in that location. But I think it's interesting the show's addressing it because it's an elephant in the room. He lives he doesn't even live in Summer Bay. He lives on this farm. He works at the hospital. He only really interacts with people in the town when they're in strife at the hospital. Like, who does he hang out with? Like Justin and Sarge, for example. Yeah, get it. Cash and Tane. Yeah, get it. Like, there are friendships in the show, in the Bay, but none of them involve Levi. And I'll tell you what's been hilarious is Cash. Because, I never quite realised, really, that obviously Cash is married to his sister, and they don't have any sort of relationship, Cash and Levi, which is unusual, isn't it?
I don't know whether it's unusual, but I think it's unusual for a soap. Because you normally live in each other's pockets, don't you, when it's a soap?
Yeah.
But they are... in some ways, they're quite similar, and then in other ways, they're really different, aren't they? It is a bit of an
Cash
odd one.
and Levi.
Cash and Levi. Because I've always assumed... I know they are, like, family, but I've always kind of assumed that they got on. Like, I've never kind of gone, oh, they don't get on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've never thought there was like a big thing.
Yeah.
Like, it seems to have been made a bigger deal this week than what I thought it was. I didn't think there was a problem.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I was like, where does this come from?
Yeah. I actually don't think it would have been weird if we hadn't had all this Levi needed a friend stuff. It wouldn't have been weird for Cash to say, you're coming on the adventure weekend, aren't you? Because they're brother-in-law.
Yeah.
So it's not weird to invite him.
I'd be blinking fuming if Tamika didn't invite me on an adventure weekend.
Exactly. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe the fact that they've spelled it out so much that I understand he's got no other friends. Like, he isn't that close with Tane, let's say, and he isn't that close with Marley, even though he lives with him. He doesn't really have that. It's more of a Max friend, you know what I mean? Marley is.
Yeah.
So I get that, but I didn't think that Cash and Levi were not friends. If that makes sense.
Same. I guess I'm starting to paint a different side to Cash at the minute because I didn't really take to his dealings with Bresniak. And now I've seen him this week with I don't really want Levi around, or do I have to invite him to the adventure weekend? Blah 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 blah. And I'm thinking, has Cash got a bit of a nasty streak?
I don't know whether it's that. I think probably with Bresniak it was. I think he was a bit over the line with Bresniak. But I think with Levi, I don't know. I think maybe he just... Yeah, maybe he really doesn't see him as a mate. He just sees him as Eden's older brother. And
I'd rather not.
Yeah, maybe a bit of a party pooper because, I don't know, he is like the older brother doctor. But to be honest, I don't see Cash as fun all the time either. So I think they're similar because they've both got very serious jobs. They both have to be very professional when they're in their 9 to 5s or they work shifts, don't they? But you know what I mean. They have to be professional at work, but then that makes them similar. So I don't actually think they're that different personality wise, which is a bit weird when we're trying to see that they are this week, because I was like,
I've got a question for you then. You had to choose one friend or foe, between Levi and Tane, because that's what Cash chooses. Cash is besties with Tane, so Tane or Levi, friend or foe, which one's which?
Well, Tane's friend, isn't it? Tane and him have had a lot of history, more history than him. And
what about you? Who would you choose?
Oh, who would I choose?
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what? I'd probably be stuck with Levi.
Yeah, I choose Levi as well.
Yeah.
What does that tell you about Cash?
But Cash has known Tani for a lot longer. He is technically his brother-in-law too, because he was married to Flick, wasn't he?
True.
And then
that's true.
They've been through some. Like, if I'd been through stuff with Tani that Cash has been through with Tani, I'd probably pick Tani. But me, as Sophie, I wouldn't pick him.
Mm-hmm.
I'd pick Levi, just because
Interesting.
I think Levi would be easier to boss around.
Yeah, I think Levi would be a bit more.
He's a bit more malleable.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't want him taking over the weekend. I want to boss him around.
I agree. And Two-Face, remember?
He likes a sausage. He's not in the gym all the time. And I think, to be honest, on an adventure weekend with Tani would make me look so unfit.
Yeah.
I'd feel embarrassed.
It's intimidating anyway.
Yeah, he is. The shoulders are intimidating for a start.
Yeah.
So imagine them climbing up a rock and you're going up next. No thanks.
So Levi is having a bit of a sort of identity crisis. What has he got outside of his relationship? He's got no kids. You know, what wife's told him to piss off. He's got no friends to turn to. Nobody wants to bar of him, do they, when he tries? And down at this, there's this amazing fundraising event that we've been gushing about. Levi spends the whole time trying to get friends, and I'm going to bid on this, and I'm going to bid on this adventure weekend, and he's got no friends to go with. So the whole episode was peppered with Levi sort of wandering around being rejected, wasn't it? And I think it was it's a soap trope, but it was a really good way of sort of highlighting to us how isolated that character is from the community. Yeah. These community events bring people together, and it reminds us, the audience, as well, of what characters are where everybody is, because everyone is splintered off into their own plots most of the time. And when we have a rare occasion like this, it's a great grounding and a great reminder to us watching at home who actually gets on, who has relationships with who. And it was so fascinating. Like John and Marley and Mr. Stewart, they're all intertwined and connected day to day. They work together, right? But how often do we think about that? Not until something like this is going on, you know? And Levi's wandering around like a lost puppy, isn't he? No one's paying attention to him. Mac's MIA. His sister's too busy. She's got to look after Salt. And he's like, what the fuck do I do? And I tell you, a little bit for different reasons, John, throughout this episode, again, another soap trope, but someone who's got to have some worry. John's got a lot riding on this. He is taking a lot of the blame and the responsibility for the accident that happened the other week, where Marley had to save somebody from drowning and there wasn't enough lifeguards on duty. And we need to have this fundraising so that we can train up some new recruits. And John has taken that on personally, hasn't he? Because he's the manager and he needs this to work, and he has spearheaded this, even though not all of these lucrative ideas were his. He's taken them anyway. But John is feeling the pressure, and my heart went out to John this week, honest to God. Like, how could you not heartbreak for John? And like, even just that he had this amazing scene with Marley in the office where he's having a minute where he's like, Alf's never approved of me. You know, and the Alf John feud is a lot. Us long-term viewers know about this. Like, this is a long thing. John has never had Alf's approval ever, and even Alf comes back this week, and he's like, he doesn't give him what he needs. He doesn't give him the words of the appraisal that John needs in that moment, does he?
No. John looks horrified that he's back.
He does.
Early. Yeah.
But I am going to say to the people listening to this podcast now, that there is a lot of historical significance in these scenes that I think were quite understated.
Yeah. Yeah.
am I just over-egging this?
No, not at all, because, I'm a massive fan of Mr. Stewart, as you know, but I do not like the way that he treats John. I think he treats John awfully. The way that he yells at him and some of the things he says, like, he only gets away with it because he's Mr. Stewart. If he said that to anybody else, you know what I mean? Like, if anybody else said it to John, you'd be up a creek. So I don't love it. And obviously I love John, and I don't love him being upset. So seeing him getting his absolute stuck into by Mr. Stewart isn't fun to watch, and seeing him genuinely upset by it, because we all know that John's a bit of a flaming galah at times, but he's got a heart of gold, and he is sensitive, and he just takes things to heart. And I can't help thinking, and I know this is really sad because it's just a show, but when he's done, when he's done his little shift in the surf club, and then he goes back home and sits at home on his sofa, and I can imagine,
I know,
even though we've not seen his house for ages, I can imagine him sitting there with on the sofa with the kitchen table and all that behind
I think
him.
about this microwave meal. I think about it all the time.
I don't even think he's microwaving a meal. I think he's got one from the diner because he's that lazy, bless him. But he's there with his moussaka that's, tepid from the diner, and it's just sad. It makes me feel sad. Whereas Mr. Stewart, he's got that lovely big house. He's got all those people dropping in all the time. He lives with Rue, he lives with Marilyn, and they dote on him. He's got people, whereas John, he's got no one.
No.
And then he gets yelled at when he tries to do anything good, and it's like, it does make me feel a bit sad for him.
Same. And even the fact that when he knows he's doing something good, he second guesses it, and he's constantly thinking, like, what's Alf going to say about this?
Yes.
And I think that John has always lived in the shadow of Alf, and I've said for years on this pod that John, I prefer John to Alf. Like, I think John can talk. I think John transcends the age gap better. Like, I've said this till I'm blue in the face, and regular listeners will know this, that I think John is a better legacy character, and I think he is being geared up for years as the replacement, right? Let's face it. And I think he's worthy of that title, actually. Definitely. At this point. There is an inherent sadness. John has this ability to make us laugh. Right, constantly, because he's the buffoon of the piece. But he has this, and Shane is so good at this. He has this ability to make us feel for him at the flip of a switch, and this was one of those moments where I just like wanted to hug him, and be like, "You've done a good job." Do you know what I mean? Like, this isn't on you if this doesn't work out. You know,
you've done your best.
Yeah. And I think Marley tried. Like, he tried to protect him against things that were inevitably going wrong. It's a soap. You know, the band gets gastro. The jazz band.
They've had lettuce. Yes.
Yeah, they've had the American lettuce.
They went to Taco Bell. Yeah.
Like, Marley tried to protect him, and I love that about Marley as well. That he is, but he's also not like against Mr. Stewart. Like, Mr. Stewart arrives, and Marley's like, "Hey, what do you think of this?" So my heart broke for John this week, and I think Shane, when he performs this through John, I think he's just so good. I just think he's just amazing, and I think nobody else could do it. And actually, we have mentioned about John's loneliness for years, and how we wanted a proper loneliness storyline. But actually, in hindsight, I would think the way this is sort of peppered through John nowadays, it's not explicitly loneliness, but he's lonely. He's like he is because he is a loner. Maz doesn't even speak to him. They shared a life.
I know. They barely talk now.
I know.
Just, do you want a coffee? Yeah. And then she's like, "Oh, John," and then goes back in the kitchen, doesn't she? So she's done with this shit. Yeah.
Short memories are what,
I know. It's a bit sad. I did kind of, my stomach did drop, although I was pleased to see him, because I love him. Like, I was pleased to see Mr. Stewart back, but my heart did drop my stomach dropped for John when he walked back in the surf club, because his little face when he was like, "Oh, I didn't think you were back yet," and he looked really panicked, and I was like, "Oh no!" And for a minute, I I was as scared as John was about how that was going to play out, and I did think, oh God, Mr. Stewart's going to, give him a serve or tell him he's doing something wrong or what are you doing here? This is right, not right, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I was so glad that it didn't turn out like that, and that we got all these really good scenes instead, where he is publicly saying nice things about him.
Yeah.
Like he's not going overboard, because Mr. Stewart didn't go overboard. But what he said was like, it's a turning point, I hope.
A turning point, exactly. We've reached a point where Alfie's standing up on stage and congratulating John for putting on a good show. Like, you couldn't have said that 5, 10, 15 years ago.
No.
Alf would have been like, no way, I'm not saying that.
Exactly. He would have choked on those words rather than say them out loud.
Yeah.
And then when he went over and told him how much money he'd raised as well, he was like, you did that for me. I was like, oh, go on, Alf. Like, thank you. Like, I needed to hear that. Never mind, John.
Yeah, I agree. And I think the subliminal stuff here, I've said this to you a lot, but they're weaning us off Alf.
They're going to have to try harder for me. But yes, I see it. Yeah. Yeah.
All this stuff is deliberate. I'm telling you now. They are weaning us, because to me, like, Alf obviously is synonymous with the show, but he's not, he's not like pivotal.
No, oh no, we can see him gone to Marimbula for whatever, and then like, you know what I mean. He doesn't need to be in every episode, but I would have bidded 10 grand on his fishing expedition.
Well, that brings me nicely to the next question. What would you have bid on? So it would have been the Alf.
Oh, for sure. I don't even want to go fishing. I just want to spend an afternoon with Alf. Like, I would get 2 credit cards for that, and I would max them out.
Not the romance package.
Hell no. That not being funny, but that sounded lame, because it was just 3 dinners in Salt, and I was like, most of them do that a weekly. Most of them go there every night.
I said, I bet he's paid more than 3 meals worth.
Yeah, like,
and especially if they both paid it.
They're in there every night. Most of them. It's not really like 3 meals. What? That's just a weekend for these people.
I'd have been going hard on the free MOT. Me.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a practical guy.
Is that the one that you would have gone for?
Yeah, I'd have been like, Justin, MOT me up, lad.
You don't fancy the old, rock climbing, archery, whatever it was,
you're okay.
Laser tag?
Yeah, you're fine.
You sure?
Did you do any of that in your recent trip?
No. I've done the Go Ape thing before. That was quite fun. Not recently.
Did you not go to Centre Park? Was it Centre?
Yeah.
Is that not outdoorsy?
It is, but it's more swimming in it. You can do all that stuff, but it's so expensive. No, I haven't done. I have done that Go Ape thing where you go up in the trees and then you get like a harness and you go on a zip wire. That's quite good fun. I like that. Rock climbing, no. Laser tag, that sounds like running. I don't do cardio, doll.
No, same. I'd rather sit and watch with a semi on.
I bet you would.
A glass of wine.
Oh, right, yes, of course, that as well. Mm-hmm.
Cash won the adventure weekend anyway.
He did.
So,
yeah,
and he's got to take Levi. We touched on it before. Reluctantly, he's taking Marley's invited himself, and he's taking. Who's the other one? Oh, Tane, because he's got to be involved in every storyline that goes out of the bay. So,
it's in his contract.
You just got back from WA. Perfect. We've got another one for you, Tane.
I know you've just been tasered in prison, but can you do some archery, doll?
They must be paying him top dollar because he's in everything. He's in every plot.
He is. Oh God! Oh dearie me.
He doesn't get any annual leave, does he, Ethan Brown? So we're off to the adventure weekend next week with the boys. Yeah. Actually, girls trip sounds better. I'd rather go on girls trip with Abs.
Yeah.
I'm thinking 3 nights Benidorm, bit of karaoke. I'd be there, Abs, yeah.
Benidorm from Sydney. It's 2 days to get there.
I'll meet them there, obviously.
I know, but for them, it's 2 days. It's not worth it. It's not worth it from here.
Hibiscus Island. That's what is that? Where did they go on Muriel's wedding? Hibiscus, wasn't it?
I can't remember.
We'll go there. The tide is high.
Don't sit in a beanbag. Yeah.
Yeah. Right, Sarge at this fundraiser bumps into Chameleon thanks to yours truly, Leah Patterson. You're welcome. Mm-hmm.
Not Leah Morgan either. Leah Patterson.
No, she's kept the name. Of course she has. Now, bedside manner, he thanks her for all the bedside manner throughout this ordeal, doesn't he? And he also says, have I done something wrong, love? Because, like, like you dropped me off at therapy a week ago and you've not spoke to me since. And you're giving me the cold shoulder, as Adele would say. And she sort of reaffirms that doctor-patient relationship. She had this chat with Leah, didn't she? It was all like, boundaries. He's grieving his wife still, and back off. And this is just a hullabaloo mess, isn't it? Really.
She was like, "You're gonna make a tit of yourself, love," and I was like, "Who are you to tell her?"
Like, if I was Dr. Chameleon, I'd be like, "Do you fancy Dave?"
Exactly. Back off, Leah.
That's what I'd be saying. I was like, "Oh right, do you fancy him as well?" Let me tell Justin.
Am I not good enough for Dave? Can Dave not make his own mind?
Exactly.
Even if she makes a tit of herself, she's only temporary at the hospital anyway. Like, she's going to be gone soon. According to the show, ignore the trailer. But the storyline is that she's filling in for Levi while he's on leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's a fling? What's a fling amongst the patients that's lost his mind? Come on. That's why we get into this medical profession, is it not?
Gunshot wounds are hot, doll. Pass it on.
Any holes a go?
Get that sausage away, Levi, not you. Oh dear.
What is Leah doing? How can you defend it? Can someone out there defend Leah? Get in touch.
No one is.
coastalnewspod.com.
I will go on record to say that no one out there is defending Leah right now. I've been looking at all the socials and nobody has anything. No.
It's weird because I carry a lot of guilt when it comes to Leah and me ruining Leah for you.
So you should.
Honestly, it's a lifetime regret. Because I do, you've watched this show forever and loved her, and I feel responsible for certain things.
I do still love her. To be fair, I do have a massive soft spot for her, even though I see her flaws now. Now that you pointed them out, I see her flaws. Mm-hmm. But I still love her. She's still my fake name when I'm on a train and someone's.
That's fair.
When some creep's like, "Who are you? Who are you going?" I go, "I'm Leah Morgan." Who are you, doll?
Do you want me to wreck your life? I'll give you some advice.
I've got 3 dead husbands. And
I've got a son hiding in Cyprus.
I reckon I could pull that off. Yeah, I reckon people would believe me. I'm going to record it for the TikTok next time I get asked. Yeah.
Please do. We need some views. Yeah, so I do, every time Leah lets herself down, I think, oh, fucking hell. I'm responsible for Sophie seeing this side to her.
You are.
So I do apologise.
No, it's okay.
But Leah is Leah, and she'll always be Leah. Is what I'll say, and I think that's fair. I think that's nice of me to say it like that.
Yeah, and to be honest, I think I like her with her flaws because I think we need that to talk about. Not every day, God, please, not everyday writers, but we don't want everyone to be perfect all the time. We do need people to bitch and moan about. It's fun to come on here and bitch and moan about Leah.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah.
But not every week.
I think as well, like, I think we have to hold her to account. I think we hold every other character account, right, for their actions.
We do.
And just because she's like been there for 30 years doesn't mean we can't do it. You know what I mean? And I think sometimes we give the legacy guys a bit of a pass.
Yeah.
And Leah's perhaps one of the ones we don't. I think that's what it is. I think, like, Alf would get away with stuff. We've just said it, but like Leah wouldn't. And I think, I think there's a bit of something in that.
Is it misogyny?
Probably. I was trying not to say it, but yeah, there's probably something there.
Yeah.
But also, like, Leah's probably the only legacy character, like I'm air quoting, that earned her stripes. Right? She's not legacy because she was there at the beginning. She's legacy because we've been through hell and back with her.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's been there a long time. Like, not because she's Alf and she was there at the first episode.
No. Like you say, she's been there so long, and she's not been one of those characters that's just been in the background the whole time. She has been front and focus of so many good storylines. Like, so many storylines we still talk about today involve Leah.
Yeah. Yeah, but it doesn't give her the pass to get involved in everybody else's shit. Is what I'm saying.
It doesn't.
And we shouldn't let her off for it.
True. Right, Si, it's that time again.
Time for my say on the bay.
Yes, your say on the bay.
My say.
Your say on the bay. We've not done this for a while, so I'm a bit out of practice, so bear with.
Grizzly bear.
We've had hollybobs and stuff, haven't we? So, let's see what happens. Let's see. Who knows? But this is the part of the pod where we want to hear from you guys. So you've just spent an hour listening to us rattle on about sausages and God knows what. So what did you think about this week's Shenanigans in the Bay? We want to hear from you listening right now. So as you know, we've got a form. It's on our website. Our website is coastalnewspod.com. It's called Your Say on the Bay. So navigate to that section. There's a form where you can put your name, you can fill in the box, tell us all your thoughts about what's happening on the show right now, what you think of it, and those will get pinged to us, and then hopefully we can read them out on this section of the podcast next time. Before I get on with that though, we need to remind people that we are on social media. So we are Coastal News Podcast, at Coastal News Pod. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, YouTube, Twitter, Blue Sky, the TikTok, what else we're on, everything. We also tweet along, don't we? So we watch the show at 6:30, Monday to Friday in the UK. We talk to people on X or Twitter, whatever you're still calling it, using the Home and Away UK hashtag to try and differentiate from Ozpace. We jump on there and we watch the show and we tweet what we think is happening on the show right now, or what we think of it, good or bad. It's good fun. There's quite a lot of people on there now that jump on regularly. It gets a little bit quieter over the summer holidays because people are out, living life. But there's still quite a few people around. That's been good fun. So yes, if you want to get in touch, that's how to do it. I think. Have I covered everything? Yeah,
I think so. Very well done, as always.
I can't remember what I normally say. I'm out of sync, but there we go. I think that was everything.
Sounded good to me. I always do it wrong when I think about it.
No, you don't. No. All right, so first up, well, I should say, I think these forms are from the last couple of weeks, aren't they? So I think it's not just about this week's episodes, but I think we're catching up on some forms as well from the last couple of weeks because we haven't had a Your Say on the Way for a while. So first up, we've got Emma, who says, "Hi guys, still loving the pod. Oh, thank God." Thanks, Emma.
Thank you, Emma.
Thanks for sticking around. Glad you're still here. Leah and Justin, she says, need more things going on in their life.
Well, that's true.
Rather than interfering with David and Amelia, Leah is acting like she knows everything about David. Yeah, and why? Why is she? You were speculating on that, weren't you, Si?
I was.
they need to stop poking their nose in his business. I think everyone's poking their nose in David's business, actually, because Joe and Lacey are crossing the line into mind your own business territory. I know they're his kids, but bloody heck, they're nosy.
Aren't they just?
Guy can't go for a poo without Joe asking what colour it was. Like, it's just not on. It's not on. I know you're a nurse, doll, but step back a minute. Emma says Justin's mobile mechanic business doesn't seem to be that busy either, and losing to spend all the time in the diner or at the coffee cart.
Well, very true, Emma, actually. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, this isn't a thriving business, if you ask me.
He's living off Leah, isn't he? Let's face it. He's a kept man now, I think. Yes, that mortgage must be small. That's all I can think of. Yes. I honestly
That's
don't
the way to do mortgages, I must say.
Well, he's had a lot of dead relatives. I wonder if he's paid off some of the mortgage with some of the older, life insurance. Who knows? Who knows? Emma says, I honestly don't think Eden or Cash would have time for a child right now, as they have so many adult children to look after. It's true. They have got a house full of
Neanderthals.
Yeah. Remy's moved out, though. Remy has moved across the road. I think this was said before that, because after this, Emma says surely Tane could get a new housemate, and I think I can see Remy living with him. So I think this was before.
Yeah, probably sent
Emma,
to us last week.
You're
psychic. Well done. Well done, Emma.
That has happened.
Yeah, and he's already brought women home to baby Archie's camp.
Yeah. Do you know what? The audio description named her on that episode.
Did it?
Yeah, it said Remy walks over to talk to Nina. And I was like, who the chuff is Nina? And they never mentioned her name on the actual show, but it's in the audio description of that episode. Yeah.
That's weird, isn't it?
It's funny. It's very funny. So I was like, is Nina going to come back next week? She's been named.
Well, Nina, Viv, throw it all in.
Throw it all in. Yeah. Right. Emma says Tane missing the youth program at the gym might be because he only ran one session.
Yeah.
And he had that was the Perry thing, wasn't it? No, it wasn't. It was the Eliza thing.
Eliza
thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was that, wasn't it? Because she was supposed to be the bad kid going good in the program, and she punched that kid in the face on the day one, didn't she? Yeah. It went really well. Yes. Next line, I think we might conjure her by saying this out loud, but it says, let's hope Rue isn't due back soon as she'll try and get involved.
Beetlejuice.
Stop it. Too scared to turn around. The bitch is there. Oh dear. Oh, well, thank you, Emma. Thanks for your comment.
Love it to hear from you again.
Definitely. Yes, keep them coming. We've got Sam next. Sam says, Uru, guys. Uru. Hope you're keeping well. As well as we can be, I say.
It's a struggle some days, Sam, I've got to say.
It's a struggle, always. Right. What Sam's got to say is less about what's happening on the show and more about his other half, which we've heard about before. So Sam says, as I've mentioned in previous communications, this is very formal. My partner.
As per my previous email.
It feels a bit like that. Are we getting told off? I don't know. My partner claims to not be a fan of the show and only looks up occasionally to utter the odd WTF.
We know a few of them, don't we, Soph?
We are familiar with this, yes. We are currently on holiday in Gran Canaria. Ooh!
Oh! Oh la la!
Oh, hola! Hola, cerveza. Por favor.
Dos cervezas, por favor.
La cuenta! That's all I know. That's all I know.
Me pones la cuenta. Make it a sentence. Come on.
I don't know. I only know very, very, very minimal Spanish. It says
I'm fluente, as you know.
I know. Well, I would just hide behind you and point at you if anybody asks me a question.
I've got your back now.
Good. Nobody else has. Yes. So he says, I'll be trying to figure out how to keep up with the show while he's on holiday. Right. So Mrs. Mrs. blurts out, "You're not going to wait until we can watch it when we get back home."
Closet Homers fan.
Closet case. So he says, "Sasha Irons, I'm outing you as a Homers fan."
Sasha, you've been outed. Get your say sent in next week, Dal.
Yeah, we want a form from you, Dal. Come on.
We want a form from Sasha.
Yeah, when you've all caught up from your holiday watching.
Yeah.
What did you think? Let us know. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
Uru, Sam, thanks for your comment.
Uru.
Yeah. Okay. Next up, we've got Jamie. Everyone knows Jamie. Jamie's on.
Hola, Jamie.
On the tweet along. I think it's that Jamie anyway. Tweet along, Jamie. Hi, Jamie. How you doing? And he says, "Hi, guys. Big sigh." As in, not you.
Not me after too much tapas. No.
More like the exasperated version. Big sigh. Leah, Joe, and Eden on Thursday's episode was an endurance test. I wanted to throw my cup of tea at the TV. I need all three to leave. I can't take it anymore, he says.
God.
Oh no, Jamie's really at the end of his tether. I think this might have been last Thursday's episode. You know, when they were meddling in David's love life. I think that was last Thursday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The Thursday just gone was the fundraiser, so I think he's talking about the week before. I think, anyway, don't know. So yeah, it says, "I can't take it anymore. I need them all to leave." Oh dear, that's drastic, isn't it? Drastic measures. He says, "Anyway, have a lovely weekend. We deserve it." Yes, we do, for surviving the week. It's the goal. It's the prize at the end. Yes.
The pot of gold.
We all deserve a weekend. Well done, guys, for everyone that got through that. Those scenes with Leah and Amelia. We made it, and it is the weekend. So yeah, thanks, Jamie. Thanks for your comment. Appreciate it as always. And the next one is from Tim. Do you remember Tim from a couple of weeks ago?
Oh, Timothy.
Well, Timothy is apologising to you first of all.
Oh, really?
Because he says, hello, Si and Sophie. Apologies for calling Si Simon last time. I promise I should only call him that when he's been a very naughty boy.
Oh, Timothy.
Winky face. There you go. Apologies.
Thank you.
Apology accepted?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Accepted.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, now I'm in the firing line.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's me next. So Tim says, "I've got a bone to pick with young Sophie today." Well, I'm okay with that because he called me young and I haven't heard that for a while. So I'm okay. I'm okay with the telling off I'm about to get. Thanks, Tim. He says, "You said on the last show that Sarge was a man of a particular age with not long left." I did.
I don't remember this.
I kind of gaffed this, so I didn't, because I had a wine, a Vimto, whatever. I was trying to say that if he doesn't get a wriggle on with Amelia, he's going to miss the boat because he's getting a bit long in the tooth with romancing ladies.
Yeah.
But what it came out like was he's going to die next Tuesday. I didn't really mean it like that, but it did sound like I said he's about to croak, so he needs to get a leg over ASAP. But that too, to be fair,
he's no spring chicken. To summarise,
yeah, I also did say that he's only 9 years older than me, so
yeah,
you know, it's not like I'm saying it from a 21-year-old's perspective. I'm saying it from someone who's not far behind. So,
please don't die on me.
Get a wriggle on, Dal. Literally. Tim says, after I'd pulled my van over and stopped laughing my bits off, I checked his age and discovered he's actually 52. Yes, he is. Which is 2 years younger than me, he says. Oh,
I know, but 52 with curtains? Come on.
Hot, Doll.
Really?
Yes. I'm into curtains. Yeah.
At 52? I don't think so.
Yeah.
I mean, curtains, I'm thinking Aaron Carter here.
Yeah.
Are we of a different generation?
Yes. There's a little bit of gulf between us. And that gulf is a curtain. I prefer his curtains to his like swept back greasy locky thing that he had going on. Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely is sponsored by Brill Cream.
He needs to ditch the Brill and have the curtains, I think. Yeah.
Right. Heard it here first.
Him and Cash, when the fringe is down, it's all good.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's this up hairdo.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
We need I need fringes. I need fringes and curtains. That's my thing.
Emo was up.
Oh my god, it is that shit. Yes, I'm so into that. Now, I feel bad because I said that Sarge was over the hill and about to peg it, and now Tim's told me he's older than Sarge, and I do feel genuinely bad. So I apologise, Tim.
Well done for making it, Tim.
Hopefully you're still here when the podcast goes out.
Sorry.
He's going to kill me. Oh,
I can't wait for Tim's next email.
He's not going to listen to the next one. Oh, bless him. I do apologise. This is what I'm like. Si will attest to it. Like, I've got a very bad sense of humour. Oh, dear me. I can't help it. And I don't think I just say stuff. Now, what he says next is, now, I may have got to the age where internet age forms require me to drop down another level. Hello, same. Last week. I had to fill one in last week and I had to change the category. I was annoyed. And he says, but honestly, I plan to be here for at least the next 5 years. Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm glad.
5-year plan.
5-year plan. At least we'll be here for the 40th anniversary of Home and Away, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yes, that's in like 18 months, I think. But he does say Sarge is fast becoming my favourite character.
What?
Yeah. Are you listening now? Has that got your attention?
No.
Okay. This bit might get your
There's
attention.
something I'm not seeing.
Well, listen. Do you want to know why? He says, do you remember actually a little bit of backstory on Tim? When he contacted us a couple of weeks ago, he made a confession and he said, don't tell anybody, but I'm a 54-year-old man who watches Home and Away and don't tell my friends.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember that.
We said we'd keep that confession to ourselves. He's confessing something else today, is old Tim.
Yeah.
Tim says...
Young Tim.
Young Tim. Oh, God. I'm going to get myself in so much trouble. Young Tim says, I have to confess to developing a bit of a man crush on Sarge.
It's the curtains again, isn't it?
It's the curtains. Don't hate me. You fancy who you fancy.
Well, it's true. The heart wants what it wants.
I see it. Like Jeremy, what's his face? Jeremy Taylor Lindsay, whatever his name. What's his name? He's got like three first names as a name.
Couldn't give a flying fig how many names he's got. It's not happening. No.
Not even when he was in like Heartbreak High. Not even in like Home and Away version 1 when he was that other cop man.
No.
I think he's a good-looking chap.
No.
Especially for someone who's going to die by next Tuesday.
And in the meantime, he'll be thinking about his dead fucking wife.
Yeah, that's true. He has got a bit of a...
He's got baggage.
A widow thing going on right now. Yeah. Okay. Well, he says, don't hate me, you fancy who you fancy. So I think
you do, but you can't pay me. Sorry.
No. Fair enough.
Just being frank.
Yeah. Sarge, put your wallet down. He's just said you can't pay him. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's fair enough. But Tim has a question that he says has bugged him for years. So I think we need to listen to this question. The music they play, the music with lyrics that they play on the show, is it music made for the show? Is it popular music in Australia? Are they known artists? I just need to know. Now, some of these are on Spotify. Some of these songs do work. Like if you're, I don't know whether you know the app Shazam that you get on the phone. You can put that to the speaker, and capture the noise, and then it will tell you what the song is. And sometimes Shazam works on the songs that are on Home and Away, and it will tell you the song, and it will take you off to Apple Music or Spotify or whatever to find the artist. And sometimes it doesn't. And sometimes I've had to Google the lyrics and I've managed to find the song. And they tend to be up and coming artists that are, just starting out in their career. But there have been some songs on the show that have been absolute bangers that have been in the charts occasionally. Usually like weddings and things like that, they pull out a banger, don't they?
Yeah.
Like a known song.
Yeah, sometimes as well, a band in the past has been known to like tweet like, "Oh my god, our song is on Home and Away."
Yeah.
So like you say, like an up and coming band. Somebody, I don't know who does it, Tim, but somebody every year does a playlist on Spotify of like the songs that are included in the show. So if you go on Spotify and go on like Home and Away 2026 soundtrack, like that is a playlist of like songs that have been featured this year, and you can normally you can find the one that you're looking for on there normally, and that gets added as the year goes on. Yeah,
and sometimes I wonder whether we get them a bit early and they've not quite made it to Spotify yet, and then later on they do. There's definitely somewhere I've had to Google the lyrics, and then the lyrics brought back the song, and then I found the artist and then their song, and they've got like Bandcamp, but they've not got Spotify. You know what I mean? It's like
like really obscure. There is some sort of there is the odd one or two as well that are like license free. You know, like generic. Anyone can use them. There's the odd one or two that are like that as well, because there was one that I liked, and when I looked it up, it was like a free one. But, so
the answer is it's a mixed bag, I think, isn't it? Really. I don't know much more about it. If anybody involved in the show knows any more, let's get in touch.
Actually, do you remember like years ago, before they got big, the 1975 band?
Yeah.
Oh my god, their music was all over Home and Away.
Was it?
Yeah. Oh, my hair smells like chocolate. All that was all over Home and Away for like 2 years before they got big, and made it, and everyone knows them now. Yeah. It was back in like the, what was the English doctor's name? Nate.
Oh, yeah.
In those days, and 1975 were just coming out. Obviously, they're not on it now because like they're big now and would probably demand a lot of money. But a lot of their music was featured at that. So it's always like new bands mainly. Yeah.
It tends to be up and coming bands that have got like a Bandcamp or sometimes you can find them on Instagram or TikTok or whatever. But sometimes they come up on Shazam. Not always, but sometimes they do. But if anybody else has got any more information, any more knowledge about that than we do, let us know. We can pass the information on to Tim. That'd be really helpful. Yes. Oh, so Tim says, I'm enjoying the Beau storyline. Can't wait for Tanya to give him a blasting. Yes. Yeah, I can't wait for this, actually. I know we're enjoying him bullying Sonny at the moment, but when this all comes out, I'm ready. I've got my popcorn. I'm ready.
Same. And Tanya even foreshadowed it this week. He said, I don't like Archie around people I don't know.
Yeah, he did.
It's all foreshadowed, wasn't it, this week?
Yeah. Yeah, little does he know that the man that hangs around with his son most of the time is a drug dealer. But anyway, we'll see. It's going to be interesting. And selling it at his premises, his work premises. Oh, God.
I know, that's another thing, isn't it?
Crashing down massively.
Can't wait.
I'm watching it through my fingers already. Sarge and Justin's relationship continues to please me, he says.
What?
Yeah, based on the old man crush, I'd say so, yes. And Eden's quiet voice is still annoying me. Honestly, it's like ASMR. Have you heard this?
Eden's what voice? Quiet voice?
Quiet voice annoys me. It's like ASMR. I've not noticed.
Eden and I go way back. We've shared scenes.
I know, you did a very good scene with her in, where was it? Maid of Vale? I can't remember the name of the place.
Fuck knows.
somewhere. Yeah.
But yeah, Eden and I go way back. So.
Yes. It says you'll never unhear it now. I'm going to have to listen because the last thing I can remember Eden doing was screaming down the microphone and saying, "Welcome to Summer Bay. Thank you for donating to the."
I'm the stand-in band.
Yeah, do you want to hear some music?
You should have had some nice, smooth jazz. I don't know why she's Cockney.
I'm glad we didn't, though, because the highlight of my week was watching Cash dance to a tune that wasn't even being played. He was clapping out of time. He was dancing out of time. He was flipping his fringe.
Cash was hearing Faithless. The rest of us were hearing acoustic guitar.
Honestly. And she kept looking at him and laughing. I was crying laughing. Best moment of the week was Cash dancing like he was on something. Yes.
I agree.
Yeah. So no, I can't hear the ASMR voice, but I'm gonna have to listen to it now and see if I can spot it next week.
And we'll keep you updated, I guess.
Yes. So Tim says, keep up the good work, you flaming galahs. He might change his mind after we just insulted him. Sorry, Tim. This is really sweet. I feel bad now. It says, you help to make my days more bearable. That's when I listen. All the best, Tim.
Oh, please don't crash, Tim, when this goes out.
I feel so bad. I've just roasted him for like 10 minutes. Oh, no. All in jest. We do appreciate you
yes, thanks for listening.
Confessing your Sarge crush, and I am sorry if I made you feel ancient with my comment last week. I do apologise, and I'm not that far behind, so I can talk. So thank you to everybody that got in touch, because without it we wouldn't have a Your Sound the Bay, would we? So thank you, thanks. And if you want to continue sending your thoughts, go to coastalnewspod.com, the website. Go to the Your Sound the Bay section, fill out the form, and then we'll try and hopefully read your comments next week on the show.
Sounds good to me. Does it to you?